welcome to the inaugural episode of Women Funny. I'm your host, Natalya Nyn. Women Funny is a safe space for crying, knitting, and doing all kinds of household chores while we make you laugh and dinner. Actually, we are going to figure out the mystery. Are women allowed to control their own body? That's a no, so we solved that one. Live from Alabama. All right, we're in New York, so the jury's still out. But you may be wondering, will we find out are women funny? Is that why that's the title? Or do I just end my sentences with a question because I'm insecure? Do I? I do? That's it? That's it. Some women are funny, some women are not funny. I'm funny, right? Anyway, we have an amazing panel of super talented comedians here to share some laughter and their exciting work. So let's begin. We have Shalewa Sharpe, a comedian from Atlanta, born and raised. She currently resides in Brooklyn. Her comedy albums, So You Just Out Here and Stay Eating Cookies, are out. She can be seen on HBO's Two Dope Queens and Comedy Central's The New Negroes, and her solo show, Don't Reach in the Bag. On the internet, she is at Silky Jumbo. Next, we have Courtney Maginnis, a comedian and actress also from Brooklyn. She has been featured in sketches for Comedy Central and College Humor. And she has a weekly podcast, The Narcissistas. Go check it out. And last but not least, we have Denise Manning. She's an activist, musician, and stand-up comic from Austin, Texas. Fun fact, Denise was the voiceover for the 2012 McDonald's Super Bowl commercial. YouTube that shit. She was in the New York Times Critics' Pick production of What to Send Up When It Goes Down, and the opening act for Tim Meadows. You can find her on Instagram at Denise_Manning. So you all identify as women, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it different being a woman in comedy?
Well, you usually make that sigh before
Yeah,
you. That's a large part of being a woman in comedy is a heavy sigh before speaking. Always. Start our sets with it.
Yeah. And after. And then with a glass of wine.
Yeah.
It is interesting to have to be, the woman on the show. You know, you gotta have one. Ooh.
Yeah, people are looking for it now.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
When I started, I felt like I would be the only girl in the room, so you feel very like, I gotta be funny. And then you would sometimes have to follow a rape joke, which is hilarious.
Or you have to follow 7 minutes of rape jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or 20 minutes of rape jokes. And then, and this will still happen, and then when you are introduced, hey, we got a woman on the show.
That's right.
Like the host is prepping the crowd. Like, don't.
She might mention her period.
We know, we are aware that she has wandered onto the stage. We're just gonna let her talk for a few minutes. So sit tight, order your drinks, loudly go to the bathroom. All of that during her set, but we know she's here. So it was just kind of like and then here's this broad.
Yeah. This is a good time for a bathroom break.
It's
Or
better.
people will be surprised when you do well. Like, ooh, a lady.
Yeah. My favorite is when they come on after you and they're like, well, wasn't that just Susan B. Anthony off a bike? And you're like,
she had pants on.
Right, ability, full range of her thighs. Women are wild.
And it's like being the token person, several of you are Black also, and I feel like
Thank
is
you
that.
so much.
Yeah, we out you.
Fun.
Yeah, no,
Several of the Blacks
definitely.
are
I've been told, have you been told point blank, just
Whoa.
like, yeah, we were out here. Very sneaky squirrel. I've been told point blank, well, yeah, no, we had you because we noticed we didn't have any Black people or women.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, whoa, so you're paying me double. Double the drink tickets. Double the drink tickets. We don't get paid. We do not make money. So it's double. That's all the ginger ale I can handle.
Is it like a diversity coupon?
Yeah.
For what? Like,
It's a 2 for
oh, you
1.
have a uterus and you can't vote. Come on, Jack. Yeah. Take that back
A lot
and
of that.
racism.
A lot of times people be like, we don't have a basic bitch on the show, you free?
We have an
Alright,
ally.
I take it covered. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I get mad at how quickly I go, yeah, I'll be there. Sometimes I feel like I'm supposed to take a stand.
Yeah, not
Well, I
not
just
that
take the
activism.
spot. Yeah.
Stage time is
Stage
stage
time.
time.
Stage time.
You
I'm
just
in.
keep getting funny.
Yeah, right, I'll take it.
Malcolm X and comedy, honey. Left that out my bio, but it's okay.
I'm like the Pamela Anderson of comedy.
How so?
Just hot as fuck.
What do you see as the future for like comedy and being a female in that world?
I think the future is definitely ownership, like owning our own content, like producing like this. This is amazing. Congratulations for all of you. This is the future. You know, it's this right now. But yeah, truly, just like women on both sides of stand up, as well as producing it, as well as being in it, and I feel like that's the world that we're shifting to.
I think it's the beginning of the uprising.
Yeah.
And I say that, I say that to say this. We've been chilling, just letting dudes dictate a lot of stuff. And now we are starting to look around and realize, first, there are actually more of us than there are men.
Let's get it.
So, fire up the torches, but, and you can see that just from a live, when you're doing a show, and you're looking at the audience, there are a lot of women, there are usually more women, and they are the ones who are more open to whatever it is anyone has to say, because women have already, unfortunately, been trained to listen to men no matter what. So already we're kind of listening to their set. But then more women are coming out, and now we are intently listening to their sets. And so it's changing the makeup of the audience. The audience is now dictating more of what they want. So, and I mean, you know, the women, we make a lot of money. You know what I mean? We got a lot of college. Not us. No. The women. I'm not. The other women. The beautiful women who are out here just for real running things. And I think that's what you can see the shift in an audience too as you're telling your jokes, and the women are feeling the power of it, and they're laughing, and guys just look gobsmacked, like I don't even, what is this? There are so many jokes that I have that, depending on the makeup of the crowd, I have a line that I have to toss in to explain to men what I'm talking about, and then sometimes I look at the audience, I was like, oh, I don't need it tonight. They know. They're gonna know.
Yeah.
And then and I just want, and we're getting closer to the point where I just won't say that line.
Yeah.
And, you know, guys are gonna have to do their Googles.
I found like
Do you see that the men are also shifting and being more open? Because I found that as well, especially with.
That is,
No,
as
maybe.
they're, yeah, younger, like the generations that are coming up for sure. You know, your younger millennials, and then what's after millennials? Is it Y? Is it Z? Is it AA? I don't know where we're.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
Yeah, those they definitely are, because they've seen the effects of outward toxic masculinity. Now, inward toxic, they're going to have to work with that on their own. But outwardly, so we're seeing just that overall shift in men. And then, I mean, once you throw in how fluid gender is and all that stuff, and women tend to be more accepting of that than men. Like, we're just going to, I mean, come on, dudes, y'all just going to have to step it up. Yeah. So that's what that's
just a revolution. That's
ultimately just a real mild evolution.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us. This is fantastic.
It's so fun. And now we're gonna see some stand-up.
Hey. How are you guys? All right, that's good. I like the individual answer. That's okay. I'm all right, actually. I'm very excited to be here with you. I just bought these shorts, and what? That's insane. I have a hard time, like, buying clothes sometimes. You know what I mean? It's an issue. The reason it's an issue is because I'm exceedingly average, which is to say I'm the average height, the average size, the average weight of the average woman in America. So naturally, all of my clothing is considered plus size, and it's not available in stores. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. You know how average means nowhere to be found. So I just have to do all of it online. It's a lot of hoping and wishing and praying. And I did that with these shorts, and they came in, and we can work with them, everyone. We can do it. It's a drawstring. That's the key. That is the key. But it's tough sometimes. I say that to say this. If occasionally you see a slightly larger woman in an all-over print, and she doesn't look 100% comfortable with herself, just know that she didn't want that shit. Do you know what I mean? It just had the right number of X's before the L, you know? Do you think we all really love leopard like that? We don't. We do not. We do not. Quit trying to make us wear it. Not all of us want it. I saw an ad for J. Crew, and it was like, it's hot weather. You know what that means? All over gingham. Is that what hot weather means? Just neck to ankle gingham? I wish you would try to put me in all over gingham. Have me out here looking like a picnic basket? I'm not doing it. Just ants following me everywhere I go. I'm not going to do it. I bought separates. You know what I mean? I can't just do all over thing. It's got to be separates. I've been struggling with being a middle-aged woman, mostly because it was a shock to me. I just did the math, and it turns out I've been here for a minute. But, you know, there are just some adjustments that need to be made, some things that you have to worry about, some things you no longer have to worry about. Like I'm in my 40s. I don't have to worry about being murdered. You know what I mean? That's a young girl's game. Getting murdered, that's not my concern. You know what I mean? When you're out with your girls, like back in the day, and you're like, stick together, everybody. Someone might get murdered. No one's getting murdered. Although, to be fair, in my 20s, I wasn't going to get murdered then either. I was the one with the pockets. Do you know what I mean? I was the practical one. I hung out with a lot of girls who said stuff like, where are my keys? And I had them. I had their keys. I had their ID. I had their lipstick. I had the deed to their house. I had it all in my pockets. If you're a lion and you're looking to pick off a gazelle, are you going to pick the one wearing overalls carrying everybody's things? Or are you going to pick the one that somehow lost her shoe on the dance floor? You're going to pick that one. I also had the shoe. Do you know what I mean? I took care of a lot of women in my time. Got everybody home safe. It was very impressive. Oh, man. I bought a bra off of a targeted ad. Don't do that. Because the promises that the photo makes without just only elastic. And it's supposed to Nah. That's not, I mean, I don't know why you young women think you're too good for underwire. I've got iron under my titties. My mama had iron under her titties. Her mama had iron under her titties. Y'all are messing up industries. Do you understand what I mean? You guys are out here free and easy with your feminism. Now Pittsburgh's gone. Y'all did that. Y'all absolutely did that. And they're called bralettes. No, these are not titties. Do you understand? You know? These are like hard R titties. I need a bra-er. You know what I mean? I need something like, I need lots of hooks. I need enough hooks for it to come around and make a hoodie. I need it to lift and separate. I need an AC unit on the back. I need an exhaust fan out the front. I need one of those car freshener pine trees hanging in the middle. I need a lot. I do. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me, everyone. My name's Shalewa Sharpe. You guys have a good afternoon.
Here we go. Hello. Hello. Thank you. It's me, huh? Courtney Maginnis. Wow, hey, a couple of fans up front. That's great. How you guys doing? Thanks for having me. If you've been living under a rock, you don't know who I am. Thank you. I'm Courtney Maginnis. Thank you. I'm fun. Thanks. And yeah, and sexy. Thank you so much. Thank you. And hot also. And hot and but cool, you know, just like chill. Sorry, I did that with my hands. I'm fun and sexy and young. Scary young, so young. I would tell you the number and you would be like, that's young, and I'd be like, that's the number. And I'm fun and cool and sexy. People always ask me what I did before comedy, and I'm like, Coke. Thanks, a lot of Coke. Couple of Coke people here tonight. Thanks for coming out. That's cool. I'm actually in my 30s. Courtney, no, but your body, it's so tight. I'm in my 30s. I live with my boyfriend. I'm very boring. Thanks. My boyfriend's a comic, and the only reason why I tell you that is because our living situation, it's me and him, pretty good start, and then just another older man. Thanks. Yeah, it's every young girl's dream, and the apartment we live in is incredibly shitty. You guys would love it. It's awesome, and it's so shitty. And I know we're like New Yorkers, most of us here, right? So we can all hear our neighbors. Yes, yeah. That's part of living in this city. In my apartment, you can hear everything, every single tiny thing, especially late at night. Thank you. You know where I'm going with this, like me and my boyfriend. Very romantic. We'll get into bed, and my boyfriend will be like, oh, Courtney, you're so fucking hot. I'm paraphrasing. And I'm like, shut up, you're so fucking hot. Yeah, and then we'll hear our roommate turn the page of a book. It's like, you're both hot, you know. But we're saving up to get him a Kindle, so that's kind of nice. I still work a day job like most comics. I know, I've been on College Humor. Still got to work a day job. It's a tough industry. I work a very different day job than every other comic. I work in the fashion industry. Do not look at my outfit. Okay, don't. These jeans are from Urban Outfitters. Don't. You can't get them anywhere. I work in lingerie. That's true. So I work in lingerie during the day, and then I do comedy every night. And a lot of times when people find out that I like work in lingerie, they'll assume I'm extremely kinky. They are right. Yeah. I'm a freak bitch. You know, I'll do whatever. And my favorite thing me and my boyfriend like to do is we like to do role play. I don't know if anybody in here gets into that kind of stuff. Couple people, one person specifically. And we like to do this thing. We like to do this scenario where we pretend that he makes money. Yeah, and then we just do it. It's hot. Anybody can use that. Thank you.
I've been trying to stay off social media. It's so hard. I compare myself to everybody. I hate it. I go on Instagram and I'm like, oh great, I'm not hot, and yeah. And then I go on Twitter and I'm like, oh great, I'm not smart. And then you go on Facebook and you're like, I'm doing okay. It's fine. I will tell you the best part about the fashion industry, working in the fashion industry, is I work with all women, and I love it so much. I love it so much. Women, we hold each other down. We hold each other down no matter what. We hold each other down even if we know the other one is 100% in the wrong. Do you know what I mean? This is a true story. This girl came in my office the other week, and she was like, you guys, I got a ticket this weekend. And everyone was like, oh my God, what the fuck? You got a ticket this weekend? And she was like, yeah, I was texting and driving, and I hit a bunch of mailboxes. And every girl in my office was like, cops are such dicks. Was he a Scorpio? Oh, it sounds like it. I love it. I love it very much. I love working with all ladies. I used to be a designer for Victoria's Secret, little indie brand. Look it up after this. And gives you an amazing sense of power working for a big company like that, especially Victoria's Secret. You guys know it. I loved being a designer for them because if there was any man that have ever taken home a girl that they thought had amazing tits, you know, and then they got her home and got her bra off and realized there was nothing, fucking I did that. That's what I do, baby. I love sports. I don't know if anybody in here is sports fans, football fans. Are we football fans? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah? No? A little bit? Nope. Seems like you're lying to me. That's okay. I'm a girl who likes sports. I love football, and a lot of times there's a certain type of man that will like imply I don't actually like football. Do we know this type of man? They'll be like, come on, you don't like football, you fucking woman, you don't like football. And it's like, of all the things I faked for men, football? No. It's mostly been my personality. I love sport. There's a few assistant female coaches like making their way up in the industry in football. It's amazing. It's awesome. It's very exciting. The Arizona Cardinals had their first assistant female coach. Good play calling should be manipulative, deceptive. It's like, okay, boys, I think we'll take it from here. All right, let's see. We got. I like I said, I have a boyfriend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You'll meet him. And I like to call him my pre-fiance. He does not like it. He does not like it, but I'll get him. You know. It's not like I'm the kind of girl who wants a big wedding. It's just like ever since I turned 30, the hair on the top of my head has been thinning. Thank you. Yeah, but it's been coming in thick on my chin. You know, and I'd like to trap him before I look like Fred Durst. Any Limp Bizkit fans? Did it for the Nookie? Couple people. I love it. My boyfriend is extremely dumb. Thank you. Yeah, so much. Thank you. But he is tall. And I like that. You know, I didn't know when people are like, what are you looking for in a man? It's just like as much as I can get. You know, just big. I have had a very bad dating history. I've actually dated 3 white rappers. Thank you so much for being here for me with this journey. That's true. That's not a joke. I've dated 1, 2, 3 separate decisions. Thank you that I have made. Yeah, I know. You probably thought I was from Paris. I'm actually from Virginia, so it explains a lot. But have you ever dated a white rapper? No. Okay. I just check it. You promised me you'll never do that. Promise? Yeah. You'll be chasing that high for the rest of your life. Unbelievable. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I've been Courtney Maginnis. You've been a wonderful audience.
Let's give another round of applause for everyone who came before me. Surprise, bitch, this is Mythbusters. Women are funny. We figured it out. So you guys, I'm a stand-up comedian, if you couldn't tell. That's why I'm here today. And when I tell people that, after they laugh, they say, tell me a joke. And I'm like, okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
A woman.
A woman who?
Me, that's the joke. Like, my literal existence is the joke. I was born making 70 cents to a man's dollar. I mean, who takes 30 cents from a baby? Yeah, right, I'm right. But it is really confusing being a woman. Like, ladies, am I the only woman who hides my underwear at the gyno?
Maybe. No.
Yeah? Is it just me? No. Like, I can't not let that bitch see my H&M boy shorts, even though she's about to be inside of my very active uterus in a mere matter of minutes. You know what I mean? Like, this is not how it can go. Or like, I really want to be a feminist, but I don't want to pick up anything heavy. I'm not going to move myself, and I don't want to stand up on a bus. Is it just me? Like, bitch, no. Like, I just want to be paid the same amount and be able to get an abortion in Alabama if I want. Again. I just feel like, you know, there's that. But it's also really magical to be a woman, right? Pussy power. Clap for that. Yeah. I mean, like, as fast as a man comes, his career can go with one allegation. Pussy power, right? Or like every woman can tell within a matter of seconds if they're the next victim of a serial killer or if he just wants to take you out to dinner, right? And I'm happy to report I made it out the trunk. So thank you so much. I'm doing great. I swiped right. But you guys, I'm single and bitter. Clap for that. Yeah. I'm starting out young. Who else is single in the room? Yeah, that's a hearty clap. It's because you're lonely. It's okay. Same. Lots of energy because nobody wants us, you know? I got time on my hands. You guys, I'm so single that I took an Uber to Wingstop the other day. Do with that what you will, okay? It's like when no one's touching your pussy, you have time to commit to carbs, you know? And I gotta say, lemon pepper wings have never cheated on me with my best friend, so I feel like I'm making good decisions. Thank you for that clap. We'll talk later. Yeah, let's get them. But yeah, or like I am so single that I wear rompers so I can feel like I'm having sex in public when I use the bathroom. You know, because you have to get completely naked and then your nipple is just making eye contact with that bitch through the sliver of the bathroom stall. It's thrilling. Thank you so much. That's a hot girl summer if I've ever seen one. No, but like being single gives you time to think, right? And it crossed my mind the other day that black people are the best cooks in the world, but the only cuisine we haven't mastered yet is meth. Name a black meth cook, I'll wait. You've never heard of it. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because we would add salt and pepper to it and white people would call that shit spicy. And white people hate sodium as much as they hate black people. It's awkward how many things you hate. Yeah, speaking of meth, since we're here and there's a child present, my favorite show is Intervention. Has anyone ever watched Intervention? No, I'll recap it for you. Yeah, you've seen it? I feel like it's apropos. You know, like we're intervening on drug addicts, yes? Now, I really like it because I feel like watching white crackheads is a form of reparations. I don't need 40 acres and a mule. I live in Brooklyn. What am I doing with a mule? You know what I mean? I just need to know that white people do crack to feel equal. All right, that's my time. I'm Denise Manning and I don't have insurance. Thank you.